Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. I'm E.RYU. You know me already. You know me on all social medias. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, users. Well, as you can see, I'm just playing music right now to kill the time as... Oh, wait. I remember. Ding. I posted something that I came across some things last night, and I wanted to share with you, because how can so seriously, on the real, I came across some tech gear the other day that was inspired by a person a few years ago. So let me give you a little backstory first before anything. I'm going to call this little series that I want to do because I want to do something a little bit different. This is now called That Combos. So in this little series, what's going to happen is I'm going to be exploring and experimenting some characters that usually you wouldn't think that would combo into moves. In this case, it would be an Ultra Street Fighter 4. Excuse me. So with that said, let's get a little backstory on the topic here today. The character today is someone that I've been using for a long time now, or a very, very long time, since he's joined the scene in Arcade Edition. But I dropped him because at the time I only knew how to use his normals and, you know, some specials, but I never bothered to learn the combos. And as you can see, or if you've been following me, I've actually learned the combos, and if not, I'm learning new ones along the way. With that said, let's do a backtrack. The scene is the Capcom Pro Tour 2013, where they were replaying. That was the very first Capcom Pro Tour, actually. The end of the year, it was to be that Sakonoko, Ori Sako, if you don't know who he is a very strong E.RYU player. Now he uses Elena for the moment at Ultra, because he tends to use new characters. He uses Ibuki, Elena, E.RYU. But this is what I'm trying to get at here. E.RYU has never been used the way that Sakonoko has used them. So you would see him do very, very strong combos with him. Which at the time, it intrigued me, because I was like, man, like if I actually kept using E.RYU and actually bothered to learn how to do the combos, I would probably be a better E.RYU player now. So back in 2013, he was playing against FizzG, where something stupid happened, and to the point to where a lot of people, even that play Street Fighter, didn't even see it coming.
Look at the damage on this. Oh, he didn't go for meter for a FADC combo.
Oh, what the heck?
Gotta mash real hard if you're Chris right now. Gotta mash real hard.
Yeah. Well, as you saw when he did standing medium punch into red fireball, and he tried to ultra, it did not connect because he got stunned. Well, at the time I was like, oh, that's neat. I didn't know that he could do that. Years have passed, and then up until 2015, I started using E.RYU again. But this time I learned how to do the combos with the help of PHS juices and some of Sako's tech that actually allowed me to get better. And as you know, with Red Focus, it's easier to do combos, to actually do, look a little bit more fancier. So I didn't come up with it, but I did land a combo that I thought of on the fly, that I never really practiced, and I did it during the match. Yes, that was I was very surprised myself that worked. So looking back at that, I was like, man, that took a whole bar for me to do that, to the point where I was like, is there another way to do it? Now, in order for me to find out if it actually does work, I had to go back to a video that I made a while back called Fuego Ball Tech. Before you leave, alright, I'm gonna make a better version of that video, because at the time, I'm doing it the way that I have this camera, basically recording the screen. But this time I have better equipment, and I can show you a lot better. But going back to that theory back then, that when you throw a fireball using Ryu, you can now throw another fireball. Well, since then, it's almost been proven to be not true. All because of one man, Low. I hate you so much. But in any case, because of that kind of disproved the whole fact that maybe two fireballs can be on the same screen. Okay, I can't duplicate it. I tried it, it didn't work. So I moved on, and I thought again, what can I use or what can I do to make this work? So I looked at it again, footage of when I did the combo, and actually compared it to Sako's. Sako only did a standing medium punch into EX fireball. He only used 1 bar. For the combo that I did, I used all 4 bars, so I thought, okay, there has to be another way to do the combo. Maybe using less bars? The first theory was doing like FADC, which it takes up a total of 3 bars and you have 1 bar left over. So I was like, okay. So before I even started playing around with that idea, something interesting happened. When I did standing medium punch, I noticed that you could cancel medium red fireballs with Ryu, and in combos. Medium punch cancel into heavy punch, combos. Medium punch, standing medium punch into light red fireball, combos as well. So I thought, hey, okay, if I could actually time it right, I could combo that into Ultra 1. Duh. Well, let's see what happens if I try that.
Time to die! Time to die! Time to die!
What, that hit? Okay, that's weird. EX Red Fireball actually causes the character wherever it hits. Now, I mean, I know I'm using Hugo in this example, but it's to show that how high the character can be in order to be hit, right? Just to show the skill. If you want to look at it a better angle, look at whenever I did that to Ken in that other video, or look at the Sako footage again that I just posted here in the group. But I noticed that as the red fireball hit, it launches the character a little bit higher, your opponent a little bit higher than usual. So does that mean I could juggle red fireball into Ultra 1 from a distance? Oh my god. So going back to the Fuego Ball type one last time, you notice that whenever you could throw, say, a light fireball going into super, as soon as the fireball hits, you can throw out another one. But you notice that you can't do that with EX Red Fireball. Why? Because it hits multiple times, and it does hard knockdown. Try doing that with EX Fireball, which is the purple one. It leaves them in a standing state. Unless you're close, you could probably do it, but most of the time you'll get EX Shoryuken out, or you just teleport, depending on how you have the button set up. Well, with that said, what does this mean? Now let's look at the obvious here. Doing the combo that I did in that video is very risky, for one huge flaw in that combo. To be honest with you, I got lucky that it came out. Now, if you look through the rest of the other video, I didn't get to land it again because, you know, lag. I'm blaming lag this time. But there's another reason why I hardly ever do it. It's a very dangerous move because of the fact that E.RYU has a target combo. That target combo is medium punch into heavy punch. If you do it fast enough, he'll do medium punch into heavy punch and does a hard knockdown. If done wrong, you can mess up the entire combo for yourself and put yourself in a really bad bind. So, for what I'm saying is, the actual safest way, and I use the word safe very literal because it's not really safe, but the best chance you have of actually landing it is EX Red Fireball into Ultra 1. So, you look at this combo that I did right now, back then, and if you look at the one that I just did, there's actually a timing you can do it. Okay? So if you want to learn the combo, as you saw in the examples that I posted, those are the ones that do not work to say yes and all that, right? You saw that. It took a lot of time. But what I will say is whenever I do the combo, if you want to know the input for it, heavy punch, medium axe kick, red focus, dash cancel as soon as red focus hits, close standing medium punch, and as soon as the punch hits, cancel into red EX Fireball. As soon as the red EX Fireball hits, you gotta listen to it. On the third hit of the Fireball, you could actually throw out Ultra 1. Now, as you saw, I did the combos in the corner. You can do the combos mid-screen. So you can pretty much land it anywhere, depending on how you do it. The only problem is, as you saw with Sako, if you do the combo and he ends it stun, you can't do it because you waste the super and you put yourself in a bad situation. But other than that, that's something that I wanted to look into, and I'm glad that I did because now I know, and now you know. Give me a second. Vete para allá. Sorry, bitches. So the one thing I'm here to tell you is, do not feel afraid to experiment new things. And if you actually have any more suggestions, let me know. I do want to give out a quick shout out to a player that I saw some Akuma Tech with on the I believe it was Ultra Street Fighter 4 group on Facebook. I'm gonna give him a quick shout out. I'm gonna post his name on there. That way you could give him a thumbs up and actually tell him how cool the combo was. It's Akuma's combo into Ultra 2, but the way that he did it, it looks pretty sick. Which, in my opinion, Akuma's Ultra 2 is one of the coolest Ultras in the game. So, give that dude some love, and remember guys, keep on fighting. If you have any more questions, let me know, and I'll be back with more video footage soon. Any more suggestions, let me know, and if you want to put tech that you think should be on the channel, that you want the whole world to know, let me know, and I'll help you get it together, right? So, keep on fighting, fighters.
Draw your final breath.